Ah, yes. Are we back? Are we back live? Okay, good. Now, apologies for that break in transmission. I had a little network issue. So, we all want things in our life. We want better health, better results, Some of you want to buy a car, some of you want to build a house. You want things in your life to change. You already recognize to change things in your life. You have to be willing to change things in your life. So, one of the major setback for people from achieving their goals, from achieving the things in their life that they want, is their self-image. Truly, you may want to buy a car, but do you see yourself as someone capable of owning one? You see yourself as someone that is befitting of having a car. Friends, as Napoleon put it, you are what you think you are. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you are like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost impossible you will. Life's battles will not always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. Believe you can win, and you will. Improve your self-image. Begin today to positively self-talk yourself into greatness. You have to improve your self-image. Remember, if you want things in your life to change, you have to change things in your life. One of those things you have to change in your life is your self-image, the way you see yourself. In relation to that goal, if your goal is to get married this coming year, you have to see yourself as someone that's capable of being married, someone that is capable of being responsible. Begin to see yourself as someone that is worthy of having that goal. Improve your self-image today. Early in January, I'll be releasing a video basically on self-image. How do we improve our self-image, and how do we revise our self-image? Watch out for that. So moving on. This self-image, one of the best books you can read on self-image is a book by Dr. Marcel Moss. He's dead now, but he wrote this book in 1960, and he was a cosmetic surgeon. The book was a result of his findings in the business. He observed that when people go through cosmetic surgery, maybe facelifting, nose repair, hair repair, or whatever, their attitude to life changes. Their results, their action, the way they see themselves changes. And some, despite having the operation, despite having this cosmetic surgery, nothing changes. There was a case of a young boy in high school that his mate told him that he looks like a taxi with both doors open because he had this unusually large hairs. And this made him very withdrawn. The parents took the boy to Dr. Moss. He had the surgery, and after the surgery, everything was fine. The boy was no longer withdrawn from the society. The boy lived a normal life. But that was his parents' son that was suffering from imaginary organized disease. Well, all that means is this. The lady thought to herself that she wasn't beautiful. So she had no suitor, she had no husband, she had nothing. And that outcome continued repeating itself. She came to Dr. Moore to remove the scar on her face, which Dr. Moore did. But after the scar was removed, the lady still felt the same way because her self-image did not change. She still saw herself as the ugly lady with scar on her face. Folks, irrespective of what you do, irrespective of the things you want, what might have been holding you back might have been your self-image. How do you see yourself in relation to that goal? For 2020, you have to improve your self-image. This is irrespective of what happens. As this is something you have to do for you and no one is going to do for you. So improve your self-image going forward. One of the very best books you can pick on that subject is a book by Dr. Moss, Psycho-Cybernetics. Make sure you get that to your reading list. And also, early in January, by the grace of God, I'll be releasing a video on that, by the grace of God. So, let's move on. And this brings us to the quote I started from earlier by Les Brown. There can be no new year if there is no new you. This the government will not do for you. These gates and sorrows will not do for you. This no one else will do for you but yourself. If you want things in your life to change, you have to be willing to change things in your life. And you have to begin today. Remember, if you want things in your life to change, you have to be willing to change things in your life. Wow. We are nearing the end of this broadcast. And it brings to mind something W. Clement Stone talked about. W. Clement Stone was one of those young men with no much inheritance, nothing, but ended up to become one of the world's richest men of his age. And he often advised young men and women that go and become a millionaire. Train yourself, become a millionaire, earn money, build a business, do this, do that. And at the end of the day, he repeats this often and often, that why I'm asking you to become a millionaire, why I'm asking you to be an entrepreneur and this and that, is not because of the money. Because frankly, after you make all the money, you can give all the money away. Well, because in the process of going after what you want, in the process of achieving those dreams, you become a new person. Your self-image changes. Your faith increases. Your ability to dream improves. Your resourcefulness improves. The way you carry yourself and the way you see life improves. So at the end of the day, going for your goal, going for what you want, no matter how tough, no matter how difficult the journey is, the most important thing is the who you become. That is W. Clement Stone with Napoleon Hills in a book they both co-authored called Success Through Positive Mental Attitude. It's a good book for your library. And thank you so much for staying to the end. It's been your host, Akeem Adebisi. And it's been another episode of Commonsense Philosophy. I wait your comments. And let me see your comments in the comment section. I will gladly read all and respond. Remember, 2021 can be your best year ever. But there cannot be a new year unless there is a new you. If you want things in your life to change, you have to be willing to change things in your life. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about business. It's about the who you become. And
thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. I've been your host, Akeem Adebisi, and it's been Commonsense Philosophy. At Commonsense Philosophy, we believe no obstacles, no limits to your greatness, or the obstacles you set for yourself. We at Commonsense Philosophy are to help you remove those obstacles so that you can be the best you were born to be. Until next time, until next Wednesday,